Happy Friday. That's right, it's Kung Fu Friday. The end of the week, a few short hours from the weekend, and we're talking Kung Fu today. We're talking Clan of the White Lotus, or is it Fists of the White Lotus? Nobody knows. But we're going to talk about it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
What's up, everybody? Sorry. I was thinking, how do I start this? All right, look, you ever have those moments when you're just exhausted and you're tired in the middle of the day? Well, here's what you need to do. You need to click on the link down below in the description, the Dubby link, Dubby, all right? Dubby, and you will automatically get a discount when you make an order. And this is energy drink powder that you mix with water. You can either do it in like a shaker like this, right? They have all sorts of flavors. They also have hydro flavors, which just help you stay hydrated. But the energy sauce is what I'm all about because I need that kick in the butt sometimes when I'm exhausted. So make sure you head down, click that link if you're needing something. And it's way cheaper overall than energy drinks. See ya. Happy Friday. That's right. It's the end of the week and I'm so excited. Now, you may not watch wrestling, but I like watching the pay-per-views, and there's one tomorrow. And yesterday was America's birthday. So, yeah, look, there's no reason to not be excited. It's a great week. And the weekend is about to be here. Woo! So, let's talk about something fun. How about Kung Fu? Yes, Kung Fu. That's what we're talking about. But first of all, like and subscribe if you haven't already. New subscribers, hello. Old subscribers, hello. We love you all just the same. In the description box down below is a link to our website, our merch page, a bunch of coupon codes and good stuff that we use every day here that we think you might like too. So please feel free, check it out. Let's get into this. This was interesting and a bit weird. All right. Fists of the White Lotus. Now, that's the title, but it was also known as Clan of the White Lotus. Depending on where you watched it, it's either 1 hour and 29 minutes long or 1 hour and 35 minutes long. I don't know what to tell you. All right. 1980, PG-13. Now, I watched this on Amazon Prime, and it was Clan of the White Lotus. I made sure, same movie. And it was in English. It was dubbed. And I did that for time because I've got some other stuff going on. Normally, I would not do that. Normally, I would watch the original with the subtitles, but I did not have time this morning to do that. But either way, I mean, it was perfectly fine. There's a little bit of language. There's a man's bare butt and maybe a little bit more as he jumps out of the bathtub. But it's not like overly grotesque. It's not extreme. He's literally jumping out of the bathtub and grabbing a towel. So, fair warning. Especially if you're using this as a family movie. The monk, Hung Wen Ting, fights against the evil priest of the White Lotus. Or of the evil priest White Lotus. Directed by Lei Lo. Written by Tin Hong. Stars Chia Hu Lee, Lei Lo, Lung Wei Wang. And that's officially it for me trying to pronounce names from other countries. So this boils down to there's an evil group, the White Lotus. And for whatever, now I've heard that this is a sequel to a movie that's not named anything about the White Lotus, and I've not seen that, and I can't confirm that. But watching this movie from the beginning, it lets you know everything you need to know for this movie to make sense. The world building is fine, but you have basically two brothers and two sisters, and then you got all the bad guys. And the bad guys end up murdering one of the brothers and one of the sisters. So you end up with You end up with one brother and one sister, and this guy is trying to beat the bad guy, the leader, and he's just amazing in his kung fu abilities. And don't you know, this guy is not to his level yet. So he starts practicing. Meanwhile, the bad guy is wiping out all the monks, the Shaolin monks, and just slaughtering everybody that gets in his way for no reason in some cases. But there's bad things afoot. Look, I've got to be honest. This movie was weird, but in a good way. The kung fu was fun to watch. It's Shaw Brothers, so it's exactly what you want in a kung fu movie. But it deals with pressure points in some of the fight scenes and finding somebody's critical pressure point so that you can kill them. You with me? And one of the places, and you've got to check, you've got to punch or poke or hit all the different nerves or places to find the right one so you can kill the person. Right? And the groin is one of those places, which leads to some very interesting and hilarious fight scenes. But that's just kung fu, my friends. I loved this movie. It was silly. It was a little funny, had a little bit of language in it. Like I said, there was a bare butt in it. And if you're paying too much attention, you might see the whole person naked as they're jumping out of the bath. But it doesn't focus on it. It's kind of from a distance. Just be forewarned. The fight scenes are great. There's a bit of humor in it that's really there's a character who's really funny, and I don't think it's intentional. He's not trying to be funny. He's just different. The ending is great. You've got all these fight scenes because this man tries to fight the leader of the bad guys numerous times and fails before he finds the correct way to do it and succeed. You see what I'm saying? And acupuncture plays a part in the final battle, and it's hilarious. This is not serious drama, ladies and gentlemen. This is a kung fu special, and it is exactly what you want for an hour and a half. If you love kung fu, this is fantastic. That's it. That's what I'm going to say. There was nothing wrong with this movie. I just picked a kung fu movie at random, and this was it, and I loved every minute of it. It literally had everything I wanted for a quick blast of kung fu entertainment. So if you're into kung fu, this is the way to go. And you do get to see somebody's eyebrows ripped off in a kung fu move. It's hilarious. Hilarious. What movie from Hollywood are you going to see somebody's eyebrows ripped off in an amusing fight scene? So there you have it. All right. I got to go. And of course, we will be back on Monday, probably talking about a classic film, because evidently when I talk about anything from the 2000s, nobody cares. That's fine. That's fine. But people love classics. They love Asian cinema. And one day, you too will love Indian cinema like I do, because it is way above par for good entertainment. All right, I'm going to go. Have a good weekend. You have a good weekend. And we'll be back on Monday. For Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big, fat, kung fu loving nerd. See you on Monday.